You say you don't have time for exercising, but what if I tell you that you can grow stronger in just 5 minutes per day? Trust me, you will get stronger if you just do these 3 exercises and maybe 2 additional ones, but they're not a must. So if you do these every day, and it only takes about 5 minutes, maybe even less, you will grow stronger, guaranteed. So what you need to do is pick 1 pulling exercise, 1 pushing exercise, and 1 leg exercise that you can do, and optionally an ab and a back exercise. I'll show you. So the first exercise is pull-ups. Here we are in my home gym. You don't have to have a home gym like me. You can do this at home. You can do this in the park. You can do this in the gym. You don't need weights. So it's only a body weight exercise. So the first exercise is pull-ups. If you can't do pull-ups, I love pull-ups. If you can't do pull-ups, if you're not strong enough to do pull-ups, you can do negative pull-ups, which means you can jump up and start descending. So you jump up and slowly descend, maybe like 3 to 5 seconds, let's say 3 seconds descent. You can use a chin-up grip, which is easier on the body. It's easier to do a chin-up than a pull-up. But if you can't do that, if even the negative pull-up is hard, you can do something like this. I'll show you an alternative without the rings. If you have the rings, great, but you don't need to buy them. You can do an inverted row. So the inverted row, if you have some kind of a chair where you can place your legs at, it makes the exercise harder. And if the rings were even lower. So if this is too hard, you can always go back and increase the angle. So these are your pulling exercises. If you don't have the rings, you don't need to buy them. You can use a towel. I'll show you. You can use just a regular old towel. Some people do it. They make a knot and they jam it at the door frame. You don't need to do that. I don't want to mess up my door. But if you have a pull-up bar, and I highly suggest that you invest in it, you can do this, or even pull-ups where your legs are down on the floor, but they are disengaged or engaged very little. So this is very good. You need a little bit longer towel to do inverted rows at their steeper angle. And here are some alternatives if you don't have a home gym. For example, you can do inverted rows on a dip bar. And you can either do them at this angle with slightly bent legs. You can also do them with straight legs as well. You can do it with legs all the way up on a dip bar, which is harder. At home, you can do inverted rows under the table with bent or straight legs. And you can also do them between 2 chairs. So these are your pulling exercises. Regarding the pushing exercises, the easiest thing to do is to do push-ups. So you just do the push-ups, and you can choose wide grip push-ups, narrow grip push-ups, neutral grip push-ups, whichever ones you choose, just stick to them so you know how much you have progressed each day. So let's say neutral grip push-ups. If you can't do these, do knee push-ups. Push-ups from the knees. If even these are too hard, just do a negative one. And reset. And reset. So these are the pushing exercises. You notice that I'm doing a very slow negative phase. And I'll maybe do a video about that in the future. Slow negatives are really great for muscular development and strength development too. Next, you just do regular squats. If you can't keep your back straight, you need some kind of something that elevates your heel, and then you can do the squats easier. Now, regarding the reps, in order to grow stronger with only one set per day of these exercises, you need to max out on the reps. But don't do it immediately. If you haven't exercised in a long time, in the first couple of weeks, like week 1 and week 2 maybe, do enough reps, but have some reps in reserve, so don't go all out. But after you did some training for a week or 2, then you start maxing out on reps. And then you also start beating your personal record. Meaning, if you can do like 10 pull-ups, try to do 11 the next day. Or 10 pull-ups and 1 negative one. Something like that. You need to increase something in order to increase strength and mass. Same goes for push-ups. Same goes for squats as well. Squats you can do a lot more. If you don't want to do squats or you can't do squats, you can do lunges. And here's your training. It will take you less than 5 minutes. You don't need to warm up. I've often done this in parks in my civilian clothing, so not my sports clothes. I just go to the park, I do my 1 set, and that's it. And if you want a bonus, 2 bonus exercises, you do the plank, start with 30 seconds and then increase to 45, 50, a minute. And you can also do a back extension hold. I call this the Superman hold. You can also start like 30 seconds, but I usually do back exercises. If I do a plank for 30 seconds, if I don't do a plank for 30 seconds, but if I would do a minute hold. But the minute hold can be a long time for some people. So build up to it. Let's start with 30 seconds. So yeah, that's it. If you do this every day, you're going to get stronger. I guarantee. Why? Imagine that you can only do 10 push-ups. If you can do 10 push-ups and you do it every day, that's 70 push-ups per week. There are 4.3 weeks in a month, approximately. That's about 310 push-ups per month. And there are 12 months in a year, so you can compare to 0 if you haven't done anything with your body. What do you think will give you a better result? Of course, 10 push-ups per day. But it's very easy to do. So do this, and I promise you, you will get stronger. But having said that, this is not a true substitute for proper training. If you want to properly train, like 3 times a week, maybe 5 times a week. However many times you want to like set out the time for proper training, however much that is, 1 hour, 45 minutes, half an hour, 20 minutes. And in one of my next videos, I'll show you a killer 20-minute workout that I use with my clients, with my weight loss clients, that can get them results very quickly, but not only the workout, of course, diet as well. So I hope you like this video. If you're not exercising, start exercising right now. You don't have any excuses not to start. 5 minutes is all, everybody can do 5 minutes. So if you have any questions, let me know down below, and I'll see you again very soon.